Good morning. It's Tuesday. It's the 30th of September, and another month has just whizzed by. And our reading is from Romans 8:28. And we know that all things work together for good for those who love God and are called according to his purpose. Now, this is one of those verses that, with good intentions, I think is often misused or mistimed. When somebody is really under the pile, and I mean for serious reasons, are in serious pain, that's probably not the time to share this verse with them. Well, all things work together. Now, it's true, but I think it's also often misapplied because believe that all things work together for good are the good that God intends to use them for, which is not synonymous with, for us, it's all just going to work out nicely. When it works out according to his purposes, when we look to him for comfort, we can be blessed through it. But I'm sorry, if somebody has had a miscarriage or lost a child, there is no way you can tell them that that's going to work out for their good, and they'll believe you. That doesn't mean they can't be blessed through it, but that's a real pain, and a pain that really, to some degree, never completely goes away. And there are other people and other kinds of suffering that that's true for. This goes back to when we don't have answers, understanding that God is in control, that he loves us, that he doesn't make mistakes, and trusting his character when we don't understand. Because all things will work together for good, but notice, according to his purpose. And that's a lot different from telling somebody, well, it's all going to work out for you. Because that's not what the passage is saying. The passage is saying, trust God. Trust that whatever you're going through, he will use it for whatever purposes he intends it. And you don't have to have an answer. And also, and yes, I know I'm running a bit long here, but also understand when people are asking why, they don't want answers. You can give them theological truths, but what they're really saying is God could have prevented it. I think one of the best examples as I'm talking is Lazarus. When Jesus went to his sisters, well, if you'd only gotten here sooner, he wouldn't have died. That was true. That was faith. But Christ allowed him to die so he could resurrect him for his purposes, to reinforce to people just who he was. Now, yes, it worked out okay for them too. Oh, by the way, people wanted to kill Lazarus and Jesus because Lazarus was a testimony to who Jesus was. So let's be careful that we understand that just like asking in his name, that means asking according to his will and his purpose. And all things do work together for good according to his will. And so we trust the character of God, and we trust that knowing God loves us, God's in control, and God doesn't make mistakes. So just keep that in mind. Be comforted by or encouraged by that today, and I'll see you again tomorrow.